Clic, mao, ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, 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 mao, gazo, clic.
Hey collective, thank you for joining me today in the ethers. All right, we're going to jump right into this reading. If it resonates with you, please take it for yourself. If it doesn't, share it with someone else. Let's jump right in. YouTube, please stop fucking with my channel. I see the nonsense. I don't know why the delay, but okay, whatever. I'm getting past that because I can't have bullshit aggravate me. As long as I get the message out there, and whoever needs to receive it receives it at this time. All right, we're gonna jump right in. If this resonates with you, take it for yourself, and if it doesn't, share it with someone else. And I just want to say, I don't know who it is, but if you don't like the reading, get off the page. It's really not that serious, okay? If you don't like it, move on. There's millions of other tarot readers. You don't have to send shit. Don't try to attack my channel. You know, don't send no spiritual bullshit my way. And it just doesn't work anyway. You're weak, so it just don't work. I'm just throwing that out there. So whoever needed to hear that, whoever that message was for, is for you. Take it. You know, I don't give a fuck. Take it. It is what it is, because this is in the ether. So anything goes here, right? So keep your evil eye. Keep your sending me bots and bullshit, slowing down the channel. Keep it to yourself. I'm not interested. And I'm with the bullshit all day. So just know that, okay? All right, let's jump into this reading. So I don't know why I felt like addressing that right now. So collective, you could be in a situation where you have you have people doing a lot of subtle bullshit where they feel like you don't notice that they're doing this, or you're probably feeling like you're being spiritually attacked. Things are not working out for you right now. It's all a distraction. Don't let these holes distract you. You know, we could be dealing with a reversed Aquarius, Queen of Swords out here, reversed Gemini, you know, a reversed Libra. Okay, so don't let this person come to manipulate you, because this is the type of person, when they're in reverse, they love chaos, they're drama, they don't see clearly, their discernment is off, and they're leeches and they're drainers, they're like fucking vampires. So with that being said, let's jump into this reading here. Let's see what's going on. So I feel like when this is coming, right, when all these spiritual attacks is coming towards you, clearly you're elevating to somewhere else, right? Clearly there's something here that's working out in your benefit, that all the attacks are now starting to come and people are trying to stop you from getting to the next level, or, you know, spiritual ascension in your life here. So I'm hearing definitely that you guys are elevating right now. You're coming out of a time of feeling rejected, neglected, disrespected, right? A lot of you could be on social media posting more. Thank you. The Empress is out here. So again, like I said, this is definitely you elevating, right? This is I feel like the elevation comes with exposure, right? But not your exposure. It comes like it's theirs, right? I feel like you, with the Empress out here, you are rising in multiple areas at once, right? This is happening quickly for you, right? Your love, your money, you know, you're being seen, visibility here, possibly at work, or if you have a social media presence, is you're definitely becoming a little more popular, right? And whenever this happens, right, I feel like the hidden dynamics start surfacing, right? Where the energy around you now is growth, right? It's alignment. It's new doors, right? But it's also, I feel like it's also observation. So you're being watched because you're the Empress, right? So who can, like, no one could not watch the Empress in the upright, right? So I feel like their eyes are on you. Not all of them, however, are supportive, right? So this is what you have to understand. So I feel like you are in a discernment upgrade. You have the King of Cups in reverse. Exactly. You're in a discernment upgrade. You're no longer attracted to chaos disguised as freaking passion. Like, it's in the reverse for you, right? I feel like spirit is definitely sharpening your ability to feel when someone energy is insecure, such as a King of Cups, which would be a Scorpio. What's the Scorpio, Cancer? I can't remember the other one. However, when they're in reverse, this person is definitely insecure. They're competitive with you, right? They're emotionally manipulative, especially the King of Cups in the reverse, right? Or they're secretly intimidated, right? And I'm sorry, it's Pisces. So it's Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces here in a reverse, right? This could be someone in your energy that you're noticing, that you're picking up the fact that they are insecure, the fact that they're competing with you, or they can be emotionally manipulative or secretly intimidated. I feel like you are stepping into a vibration where you must feel the love that you get, the love that you're giving, right? Your love is expansive. Your love is safe. Your love is pure, right? As the Empress, right? Whether you are a male or female, you could be in this nurturing, giving energy, right? Everything you touch, because the Empress has the Midas touch. Everything this person touch, everything you touch grows. Your love, your affection, your maturity, your finances. Like, you have the ability to put that hand on someone, right? And I feel like you're stepping into a vibration where love must feel safe and expansive for you, not so much draining you, right? But you have someone here who's presenting as stable, but they're really not stable. Whoever this King of Cups is, they're really not stable. They're the King of Cups in reverse. They're not so fucking divine out here, right? I feel like this person here, this King of Cups here in reverse, is trying to mirror your interests. So you're a vegan. Oh, they were thinking about becoming a vegan. Or you're spiritual, they're spiritual. Like, this person is just mirroring your interests because they're showing up in the reverse. They're showing up in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna know this person because, again, they're gonna mirror your interests, right? They agree with you too quickly on everything, right? They move slowly, but they calculate their words, okay? Or try to appear spiritually aligned with you. You know, like, it's a masked ego kind of thing, right? Everyone who speaks gently, they don't have pure intentions. Okay? They don't have pure intentions. You need to understand that. Exactly. You have the 7 of Wands out here with the Knight of Wands. So you're defending yourself here. Again, you're not dealing with this sort of energy anymore, this impulsive in and out energy, this player Knight Wand of energy. You're not doing that anymore. Okay? I feel like if this person shows you inconsistent efforts, jealousy, when you're winning, they're jealous. It's like this passive competition here, right? I feel like real love celebrates you loudly. This person in your energy is competing with you quietly. Collective. Let's see what's going on here. I need more for my collective. Reciprocity, 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like your money, collective, is tied to your voice, right? And your confidence. That's where your money comes in at. And let me explain what I mean by that. When you shrink, I know you hate hearing about people from your past, but this definitely could be friends, definitely could be someone, your family, possibly. When you shrink, collective, your income shrinks. I want you to take notice of this, okay? When you speak up, your money expands. There is a direct financial expansion around you, but it requires leadership. It requires you to move forward, to stand up for yourself. It requires you to make decisions, right? You have the Two of Swords in reverse. Again, like I said, okay? When you shrink, your income shrinks. When you act confused, when you pretend to be in denial, when you want to act like you don't see what someone is doing and allow them to continue to do the fuck shit around you, you're going to notice around you that things will start to shrink. Because you weren't meant to be fit in this little box that this person is trying to create for you. You are a leader. For some of you, I could be talking to a teacher. Some of you are managers of well-established companies. Okay, some of you are very creative. It is time for you to step into authority here. It's time for you to take a certain level of control over your life. This person that's around you, this King of Cups in reverse. What's going on with this King of Cups in reverse? Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. So they're coming in on bullshit. This person is coming in just to try to make you smaller, if that makes sense, right? They're trying to downplay your expertise. I feel like this person wants you to second guess your decisions here. Listen, Five of Swords. This person wants to win at any cost. Okay, so at any cost means if they got to come in and infiltrate your mind, then that's what they're going to do. They don't want you to get ahead. They want to keep you in a little box where when they downplay you, you fall into this victim mentality and then you don't move forward. Meanwhile, they're draining that energy and yet you start noticing things are rising for them. That's all your energy, by the way. This person will come in, downplay your expertise, make you second guess yourself, right? Offer your opportunities and then try to undervalue you. So they want to come in and offer you an opportunity, but they want to undervalue at the same time. They're trying to imply that you're not ready. And in collective, listen, please don't come in my messages telling me, oh no, this person is not like that, or this is not a random situation. They didn't just wake up today and say, let me mistreat you. This was thought out. When you step into abundant energy, people who are stuck in a lack energy, they feel threatened. It's as simple as that, okay? Do not let anyone rush you into a contract. Whew. Knight of Swords coming in. Don't let them come in here and rush you into a contract. Look at all of this minor, and you're the Empress. It's not a good match with you and this Knight person. This person is in and out. This person is coming in to flood you. They want to rush you into a partnership here. Don't let them come in and rush you into this contract or this partnership or some form of agreement here that feels slightly off. You have all of the Knights out here. Enough. I'm sorry. Enough. They're not standing on shit. Do you understand? If it feels rushed to you, you guys need to pause, okay? You need to pause. If you feel any sort of pressure here, it's time for you to step back. If it feels unclear, you need to ask more questions, okay? Your clarity is your protection here. You better understand what I'm telling you. You better not understand it. You better understand what I'm trying to tell you. That's how you stay protected, is having clarity, getting to the bottom of it, asking these questions. And you're my collective, so I feel like you don't have no problem with this. But someone is coming in here and they want to come in and they want to be emotionally manipulative. Okay, whoever this King of Cups here in reverse, this person wants to be emotionally manipulative. The World. Like I said, they're trying. The Queen of Wands. They view you as shit changing. You are this Empress. You embody this Queen of Wands. You're probably very attractive, very creative. Things are happening for you, and now this person is seeing they want to win at any cost here. Okay, I'm hearing it's a silent resentment going on, right? This is not a loud enemy. Judgment in reverse. This is not a loud enemy. This is a silent watcher. These are people or person, but I feel like it's a group of people because collective. It's just, you have a lot of people in your energy right now. These are people who smile at you, support you publicly, but privately feel inferior around you. Make that shit make sense. I'm gonna repeat what I'm telling you here. These people that are in this Five of Swords energy, they smile at you. They support you publicly, but privately they feel inferior around you because your glow exposes insecurities in them. Especially the people who are used to being the strong one, right? Or are used to being the smart one out the bunch, or are used to being the one who gets the most attention, right? The most admired one. When you walk into a room, you don't try to dominate, but your presence, woo, child, your presence shifts energies. Take note. It's time for you guys to start taking note of this. You don't have to come to me, although I appreciate you coming to me to get this confirmation, but take note of it. You already know it. You don't know why it's happening, but you know it's happening. Your energy makes certain personalities uncomfortable because when they're trying to be that alpha, that dominant one, you are that. It just is for you. It wasn't a circumstance that you were in that put you into that place. You just are. You are the Empress. You are the Queen of Wands. Okay? I feel like for some of you collective, this isn't some form of like dramatic plotting, okay? I feel like this is more of a subtle kind of maneuvering, right? It's more people are just trying to gather information, right? Or possibly trying to test your boundaries right now, right? Trying to figure out your next move. You have so many people worried about your next move. I feel like you have multiple people with all of these knights showing up. You have people that are asking questions, right? They're asking questions about you. It's like the fucking government or something like, right? You have people, right, that are asking questions that seem casual, but they're very strategic, right? You have a lot of people that are fishing for details about your plans, right? Who you're dating, what's your next move in your career, if you have a platform, what you're doing next. There are people who are trying to align with you, but only when you're rising, right? Or trying to re-enter your space when they see you elevating. You need to be aware of people who only reach out when you're doing well, right? Suddenly this person want to collaborate with you. Okay, this person could have ignored you forever, right? But now since you're up, you're winning, you're doing what you're doing, now all of a sudden this person wants to come in and collaborate with you after a while of ignoring you, right? Or attempt to insert themselves into your next level, right? This is the person that will call you and tell you, oh, well, now that you have this, for instance, if you're on social media, now that you have a social media page, you should really do. No. Not everyone who wants access to you, collective, deserves access. Okay? I just want to let that be known, all right? Let's see what's going on with my collective. Yes, again, the Page of Swords is out here. So these people are watching you, okay? And trust and believe, I don't want to do a fear-mongering thing. Not everybody's watching you because they're supporting you and they want you to win. They're watching you to see your weaknesses here, okay? They're watching you to copy you, to be just like you. You know, and you know, they say copying is the biggest form of flattery. I guess, but you can also do the work yourself and just get your own thing going. I don't know. You know, that's just how I see shit. But collective, let's see what's going on with my collective here. Yes, the Hierophant out here. You are spiritually protected. I think you know that already. And you have the Ten of Cups. So you are spiritually protected, right? But protection does not mean absence of opposition. Just because you're protected, your ops is still, they're still trying to attack, right? I feel like it means to me like exposure before harm, kind of, right? If someone is plotting against you, I feel like for me, I know I feel it, right? I don't know who it is. I don't know where it comes from, but my energy shifts. And if my energy shifts, I have to get on top of that, right? Just period. No one else is going to tell me anything different. You guys handle it however you handle it. I handle it however I handle it. But I'm often very much aware of when my energy is shifting for no good reason, when people are sending evil eye or talking bad or, you know, just, you can feel it. And if you can't feel it, you need to pray for it. You need to pray for discernment. You need to pray for intuition. You know, these are the things that you need to pray for, because I feel like you're supposed to be able to sense, especially with this Empress energy, you're supposed to be able to sense the shift in the energy, right? You're supposed to be able to sense when a person's tone changes, right? Or subtle shade being thrown your way, or passive comments, right? You need not to ignore these small red flags. I know, oh, small. Don't ignore the small red flags because they seem minor to you, okay? I check people at the fucking gate. I don't care how small it is, all right? Small behaviors often reveal bigger intentions. Those small behaviors, those small red flags, when your energy shift, the tone change, the subtle shade, the passive comments, those small red flags, because they seem so minor, you're like, I've been friends with this person for 20 years, Normally, in my experience, small behavior reveals big intentions, okay? So I don't think that that's something that you should really ignore, collective, okay? The King of Pentacles wanted to come out, however, in reverse, but leave that motherfucker where he is, right? You are now coming out of this confinement. You're now coming out of your head. You're realizing that you are the fucking Empress, because this is what they want to do. They want to keep you in this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is being trapped in your mind mentally, right? Eight of Swords is not seeing a way out, right? But Eight of Swords is also you being stuck, right? You allowing the projections to manifest in your life here. So this came out in reverse. So clearly you're coming out of that, right? I feel like for a lot of you, this is like a leveling up cycle for you, right? I feel like a lot of you are finding love, and your love is becoming mature. You know, you have the Four of Wands on the table. That's what I'm telling you. Like, you have all this abundance here. But you know what they say, new levels, new devils. And that's all you're reaching, right? You're just, but these devils, they're showing up as knights. You're the Empress. There's not an equal match here. You already won. You already won showing up as the Empress. You don't really have to do anything. You're already blocking this King of Cups, whoever the fuck this is, because that's the person that's coming in with all the fuck shit and sending all of these flying monkeys. This King of Cups have people watching you. People who probably didn't like you to begin with, whatever, they don't want no smoke because they view you as the empress, as the person in the upright anyway. So I feel like with all of that energy that you're leveling up right here, your love is maturing, right? Your money is structuring out, right? Yeah, jealousy is surfacing, right? But truth is exposing all of this shit. The more you rise, the more your cycle, the more your circle must shrink. Not everyone can go where you're going, collective. Just period. I know. Trust me. It hurts, right? It's lonely at the top, but not everyone can go where you're going. Not everyone see things how you see it. Not every message that God or your spirit team is sending to you is meant for everyone. You need to stop oversharing your next move. I know you guys, look at this. This motherfucker came out anyway. So you have a King of Pentacles in reverse. You know, the King of Pentacles in reverse is a tyrant, a loser, a liar, a lazy ass motherfucker, a manipulator. Someone who doesn't want to do the work. The same thing like the King of Cups. Someone who doesn't want to do the work, want you to do all the work for them. They're sending flying monkeys. You notice this. You smell them. You know. It could be one person. It could be one masculine just in the King of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse energy. Or you could have two separate people that's doing this. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy, Virgo, Capricorn. But when they're coming in reverse, they're liars, they're losers, and they want to use you and your energy and your money. They have nothing to offer besides lies and propaganda. Nothing else to offer. Don't overshare your next move. Don't downplay your wins to make others feel comfortable, such as this insecure ass King of Pentacles or this insecure ass King of Cups. Okay, or whoever this insecure person is. It could be one person in your life. Don't downplay your wins to make them feel comfortable. And stop ignoring the subtle envy. King of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, they're good for that shit. They'll smile in your face and wanna cut you behind your back. They're good for that shit. Stop ignoring it. Check that shit at the gate. Leave their ass at the gate. Don't rescue people who resent you. You're rescuing people who resent you? And this is what your spirit team is telling you to do? Then go get a new spirit team or something. You need a new team. You need a new squad, because that shit don't make sense. Don't mistake familiarity for loyalty. Get the fuck out of here. I feel like you're entering in a season where your glow is undeniable, collective. Your abundance is increasing. Your discernment is sharper and your standards are rising. And yeah, some people, they can feel that shit. Listen, in my experience, thank you. Nine of Wands out here, elevation will always cost you access to small rooms. Okay? And you have to be okay with that, because you're not losing people, you're outgrowing them. Listen, I'm going to leave this right here because I just am Queen of Cups in the upright. And you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. So yeah, these are people that want to see you in this energy. It's not worth it. You're elevating. You're in your glow up. Stand proud. You know, if you're on social media, do your thing. If you're at work, do your thing. If you're trying to get a better position, like all of this is coming in for you, but you got to let go of this fuck shit and stop. Again, I think the whole thing here is stop trying to help people that resent you. You have a lot of people secretly, quietly resenting your movements. Okay? So cleanse yourself. cleanse yourself, you know, and protect yourself here. And hopefully this message gets to you if you resonate with it. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time in the ethers. Ciao.